5 under on this Friday, in at 8 under heading into the weekend. Shane, what are your takeaways from what you were able to do here in the second round?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. Like 5 under out there is a good score, even though the conditions were pretty nice, and the course is probably at its most gettable this morning, but still not easy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my couple of days' work.
How do you deal with the difficult nature of this golf course? You were 30 a year ago, you're in the mix. Why is this marriage working?
Yeah, I just think it's very much like when you go play like a US Open or something, where you try not to make the big numbers. You try and, if you get it out of position, you just make a bogey or, par or bogey and move on, and, you can make a couple of birdies here and there. And, yeah, I've just, for some reason, I've played pretty well here the last couple of years. No success before that, but, hopefully I can continue it on.
How does that approach sort of keep the blinders on to realizing anything around par is a good score?
Yeah, I said to my caddy this morning, like, we tough conditions yesterday, and I said to him this morning, like, this golf course is not going to give you anything today, so we still need to stick in, even though it might feel like it's going to be easier. But I felt like I did a great job of that. I felt like I did a great job of playing hole by hole, shot by shot, and it ended up with a 67, which is pretty nice. What benefit does playing alongside Rory do for you and you guys tee it up, your history together, and trying to maybe get each other out here this week? Yeah, I enjoy it. You're playing with one of the best players in the world, and big crowds out there on a beautiful day on a great golf course, and it's the kind of situations that you practice for. And he's obviously a good friend of mine, so it makes it a lot easier. And yeah, I felt like we played well off each other the last couple of days. I know I'm a few shots ahead of him, but I'm sure he's going to be dangerous this weekend too. How do you keep it going the next 2 days? Just keep doing the same things. I've pretty much 24 hours to my tee time tomorrow now, or close on. Just rest, relax, and keep doing the same things. Shane, appreciate the time. Well done. Thank you. Cheers.
He's given some flowers to this golf course, and increasingly we're hearing that from a number of players. It's a stern test, but it's fair. You can make birdies, but if you get out of position, you can make doubles or worse. But he's avoided all of that. What's been working so well these first 2 days, Brandel?
Look, the first 2 days, and really, throughout his career, he's known as a very accurate ball striker. He's not Justin Thomas or Tiger Woods or Scotty Scheffler with his irons, but he's just outside that. I mean, he's close. I mean, for him to go on a run and just really start winning a lot of golf tournaments, his iron play, if it got to top 5, but it's just outside of it. If we just take a look at him since 2021, and in this period of time, he's top 20, top 30 player in the world year after year after year. But if you just look at that first column, this world-class iron play is not amongst the best on the PGA Tour, but it's just outside of it. I mean, that is consistent golf. This is a guy who doesn't tinker much with his golf swing. He gets in there year in, year out, dependable. Strokes gained total. Mark Rolfing was alluding to that today. He's a complete player, got it all. And we saw that on display the last 2 days. To Rich's question, what's been working well the last couple of days? First in greens and regulation, first in strokes gained approach. So let's just take you through the distances outside of 200 yards. Here he is at the second, 233 yards. Look, tour average from this distance would be 50 feet, 45, 50 feet. This is 20 feet away. About half the players were finding that green. Beautiful shot right there. Let's go to 150 to 175. Again, just go all the way through these distances. This is the third hole. We saw this already, but beautiful shot. 141 yards he is here. Inside 10 feet, well above average, year in, year out. Let's go to 175 to 200 yards, seventh hole. This set up a beautiful look at birdie right beneath the hole. Again, it was an ideal day. You heard Shane talk about it. Beautiful day, great golf course, but it asks a lot of you, and it takes you through every distance. You'll say at the end of the day, is a golf course great because did I hit every shot? Did I have to hit every club? Did I have to work it right to left? Did I have to work it left to right? And he's got all those. There he is, from 187. Let's go 50 to 125. Incidentally, he's second on the PGA Tour from 50 to 125. Beautiful drive here at the 10th, 71 yards. Soft hands, soft arms, beautiful rhythm. Again, I reminded earlier today, it reminds me of Fuzzy Zoeller. That's what we're looking at. He plays the game with the same kind of joy that Fuzzy did. Fast forward to 18, again, 50 to 125. This is a shot at the 18th. I'm just a short iron in here to a couple of feet away. So it's really fun to watch him play because he plays with such joy, but it's been really precise the last couple of days.
A lot to like about Shane Lowry, but What's the but?
Look, I think Rolf already kind of hit on this a little bit. We're in the same boat here. If you ask what Shane Lowry is known for, you'd say his boisterous personality, winning the Open Championship in Ireland, but he's also known for the collapse in 2016 at the U.S. Open when he had the 54-hole lead and then shot 76 on Sunday. Dustin Johnson went. But I would say that wasn't an aberration. Okay, because if we just look back since he won the Open and we start to look at some of his notable leads, go back to the 2020 BMW PGA Championship, 36-hole lead. He shot 147 on the weekend, eventually 13th. 2021, 36-hole lead at the DP World Tour, 143 on the weekend. Abu Dhabi 2023 had the 54-hole lead like he did in 2016 at Oakmont, 76 on Sunday, finished 28th. Last year at the Honda PGA National, 54-hole lead, didn't play poorly, 71, finished 4th. Arnold Palmer, same place. Last year, he had the 18, 36, 54-hole lead, but 72 on Sunday, got passed. And then, of course, at the Open last year, when he was in the pole position after 36, 77 Saturday, eventually 68 on Sunday, came back and finished 6th. So, look, he got way ahead at the Open at Rollport Rush, closed the deal. You can't say that he's not capable of closing the deal, but his record hasn't been great. And that wouldn't be lost on Shane going into the weekend.
No, it wouldn't. I can't pinpoint it. There are no weaknesses in his game, really, any specific area, except the weakness of not being able to close it out when he gets there. He's been within 3 shots of the lead since 2016 on the PGA Tour, going to the final round. He's been within 3 shots 13 times, as he only won 1 time, and that was at Royal Part Rush. He made an interesting comment to Steve Burkowski, where they were talking about him having the blinders on and not paying much attention to anything else that's going on out there. I think that has to change the closer you get to the end of a tournament. I think you have to have some more awareness of what is going on and what needs to be done to close the deal. Maybe that is the issue for Shane. I'm not sure. But he's got such a fabulous record in Florida, yet he's never won here. I think he's held the lead 5 times. Going to the final round, didn't close any of those. His scoring average is okay, but not great on Sundays. I think the time is now, though. I mean, I think he's really at the stage in his career where he's got to do it so he doesn't keep that label anymore.